Let's start by going over the initial items we will need to make this Christmas wreath. We will need clippers to trim plants where necessary, wire so that we can bind the trimmed plant together, holly leaves, this is just from my garden, cypress leaves, blue pine, this plant is a must and is a very much associated with Christmas, decorative artificial leaves, this is not necessary but it adds a nice sparkle to the wreath. Now for the actual wreath, you will need a wreath ring. This is a round metal wire and is available at most floristry stores. It comes in different sizes. This is a medium size, 30 centimeters. You will need some sphagnum moss. However, in this example, I am using husk moss, which is also suitable. And of course, wire again. To begin on the wreath, we will start by making multiple bunches of leaves. For a 30 cm diameter wreath, you will need maybe 30 bunches depending on their size. For leaf bunches, you can really pick any order, but in my opinion, having the longest leaf at the back and progressively layering shorter leaves looks best. I'm just going to trim this holly so it suits the overall composition better. Then hold the bunch tightly and tie them tightly using the wire. To bring some variations, I am also going to make a group of another bunches of leaves. However, these ones will not have any silver artificial leaves in them, but rather holly leaves which have red berries on them. This is just so that when you see the bunches next to each other, the wreath looks different. Traditionally, however, wreath is usually made of blue pine, and there we see with the red berries we also get a more traditional look. Now we are going to make the actual back padded wreath on which the bunches will pinned. Take a moss and wrap it round the wreath ring. You may have to pull it a bit to separate, but that's fine. Now to keep it in place, tie one end of the wire to the metal ring. With the next end, wrap the wire around the moss. This one all the way until the ring is covered. And as if by magic, we have the complete ring, now covered in moss and all tied securely. Now we will begin attaching the bunches of decorative leaves we made. Tie one end of the wire to the ring. Place one bunch of the leaves at 45-degree angle to the ring with the long end pointing outside of the ring, and use the wire to tie just the stalk of the leaves tightly. Then take the second bunch, note this one is with red berries, and tie this down at a 45-degree angle facing inside the circle. Keep tying each bunch slightly lower than the one before and swapping side so you don't end up with all the silver bunches on the outside. Now speeding up the process, here is what a close to final wreath would look like if you continue to carry out the process, adding the bunches of leaves, alternating the colors. Really what you're looking for a full wreath. It has a combination of colors, textures from needles to leaves to berries, something that looks unique. At the end, you have to tie off the wire on the back of the wreath again. This can be a bit fiddly. Now we will make a bow to add to the wreath. You have to take a meter of ribbon and tie it into a bow, almost as if you're creating the two loops for some shoelaces. Make sure that both loops are equal in size. Then take a half meter of ribbon, fold it in half and tie it around the middle of the bow to secure it and keep it in place. Then take your wreath and find an area where the ribbon would look nice and attach it to the wreath. Here is the final wreath. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and let me know if any comments.